This is QualityStocks. It's Monday, May 23rd, 2011, and today we're going to take a look at SAVW USA. This is a bulletin board listed company trading their ticker SAVW. Interesting look to this chart. Been in a long-term downtrend, so I went ahead and scaled this into a 6-month chart. It's tried to make a move through here and then slink back down. Couldn't hold the support level. Again, over the last couple weeks, trying to make a move again. Sitting right on a support level at this point, so we're going to want to pay attention to this, see if it's going to try and make another move upward and define this as a true bottom for SAVW. I've got some of the classic things you always look for. MACD positive divergence, trending back towards zero as the price per share is trending down. Holding right around that zero line, that's where it tells you to keep an eye on it. PPO, also in an uptrend, making higher lows. You can see right through here, common things that are going to run true in this chart is need to make the break in the bull chart territory. Right up to it the first time around, knocked back down. Right up to it again this time, it's getting pushed back down. We're going to want to pay attention and see if it's going to push its way through zero this time and truly take on a bullish look, and that again will help define it as a true bottom. ADX, there's one of the rare times this has actually trended below 10. Tells you really to keep an eye on it, look for some move to happen, starting to try and make some higher lows now. Going to see if this is going to continue its way upward. It's in a nice position. It's got plenty of room to try and add some strength to a direction. Again, it's a pretty nice position, relatively neutral at this point. Chart's going to come down to the candles a little bit, holding that support, and see if it's going to put together a push. Everything just moved very quickly with the buying pressure. Retraced, now holding right around 50, all three together. Once again in a nice position for another move. See the accumulation distribution spiked up, pulled back down. Trying once again to turn. What's important for this is to make a turn, even if it wants to pull back, make a higher low. Much like the PPS, stop the downward spiral, and try and put together a true uptrend. Shaking money flow spent most of its time down here in the red, telling you that selling pressure has been dominant, which is pretty much to be expected with the price per share trending downward. But I do like this overall uptrend that's going on with it. Continually trying to make higher lows over the last several months. Now we'll look for that break of zero, see if it's going to start spending a little time up here in the green with buying pressure being dominant. Similar with the CCI, just look for a trend line to hold. Want to see it hold around zero, make a higher low. Not getting a whole lot from the full stow at this point. Back down. Just look for something along those lines. Again, you want to see this try and make some higher lows, develop somewhat of an upward channel. Similarly with tricks, very slow moving indicator, but is making higher lows. Needs to break through that top end, start working its way towards zero. Again, you can see a channel like that starting to develop. That's what you look for. It's a great thing to see in a bottom play. So we pay attention to this and see if it's going to make its way towards zero, make a new higher high. RSIs, much like everything else, primarily on the lower half of the indicator. Nice move with the spike. Of course, that's a huge move from 0015 to 0075. Of course, a lot of buying pressure, some momentum coming into it. Retraced right now, holding around 50. Kind of make or break point. Is it going to make a turn and start to trend back over 50, or is it going to get knocked back down and come back down around this middle area around 40? Kind of the bottom line with this chart is that the indicators have reset plenty from this move, and it needs to hold that bottom. You can see it's held at its support 3 different times. The one dip below it, of course, would be the very bottom support, down at 0015. But right now, with this move, the retrace, you want to see that hold. 0015 is a little bit too far out of a stop loss parameter. If it holds 0022, that's relatively close to it. You can see it closed at 0026 on Friday. And I'm looking at this chart to see if this is going to make a bottom and start to trend upward. Of course, there's other key factors involved with it. 50-day moving average is right through there. You want to see it get on top of it. And then on a retrace, try and pull some support from it and make a new high. Going to meet a little bit of resistance, which is going to turn around and tie right back in with that, right around the 003233 area. So if it makes a move, breaks that resistance, breaks through the 50-day, and then wants to pull back down, make a higher low through here, define that as a new support level, pull some support from the 50-day, the odds of this continuing to try and churn upward are greatly increased. So those are the things I'm going to be looking for right here in the immediate future. Beyond that, there's going to be some scattered resistance right through that 4 area. I don't see it really picking up until it gets up here near 5. And that's just based on this old support level right through here. If you take a look at the overall picture from that point, you'd see a bottom, a move, another bottom. If you see another climb and it comes back down, it's got itself a look of a long, flattened out inverted head and shoulders. And that could be a very nice look for a bottom play. So there's going to be a few things in particular I'm going to have my eye on with SAVW. Starts with holding this support, seeing some more buying pressure come into it, breaking through that resistance, holding over top of the 50-day moving average, and try and turn these indicators and have them trending on the bull chart side of things, and break through this long-term bearish area that it's been riding in. So at this point, the SAVW chart does have a very nice look. It's kind of at a critical point. I'm going to pay attention to it and see where it goes from here. As always, it's merely my interpretation of the SAVW chart. This is Andy with Quality Stocks. Thank you for watching and trade smart.